All right, by popular demand, it is back and it is already getting messy. One and all, welcome back to the Community Micro Free-For-All action. That is right, we are here on a map sized for probably one player. Maybe two, actually. I think this might be the size of 2 players, but we've stuck 8 players in a nomad setting on it. And 3 of the filthy beggars picked the English. Of course they did. 2 of them picked OOTD, 2 picked French, and a Japanese pick on his lonesome. Fishy Bone over here in the red playing as Japanese. Nearby, they are going to have Murdanu in the purple playing as English. And then over here, we've got one of our OOTD players, the sexual harassment panda. And then over here, we're going to have Fat Blop, a familiar face, also playing as Order of the Dented in the yellow. Then up to the north, we're going to have Z. We're not going to say the rest of that. I don't want to get demonetized. In the pink, playing as the French. And oh, no. Oh, no. Random Civ Enjoyer. I've got bad news, buddy. Those are English villagers coming over here from Chris is back to contest your French TC on their own. And I can't believe this. Krent has once again gone for the same place they always do. Only this time, the English player will not be contested by a soul. But folks, we might end up with a quick elimination. Oh no! Random Civ Enjoyer, not like this. I'm starting to think I need to put like a peace starter timer of 1.5 minutes. Because it's silly how often this happens with these English picks. I think English is kind of a dirty pick in this game mode. China's kind of up there as well because how quickly they build, right? It's kind of unfortunate. I think it's one of the things that can muddy the Nomad a bit, but well, I guess it keeps it more spicy. Random Civ Enjoyer has to go for a more central location. In fairness, it's a very good one, though. They're going to have the gold, they're going to have wood, they're going to have food, they're going to have nearby. Realistically, Orange has secured quite a lot of deer behind this with a nice wood line and gold. They have a nice corner camp location. I do think that this is going to turn into a back and forth little warfare in this corner, though, considering the damage already attempted and the fact that I don't see anyone else contesting him. And that's true. There is a relic next to him. That's I love that Gully Deckle, our thief in the night, our shinobi relica, highlights that to me. Okay. Let's see how it's going to go. I'm going to catch up because we're about 30 seconds away from live. So let's just speed this up. There's not much that's going to happen. Looks like we're going to have a Rax drop coming out over here instantly from Japan. I'm not sure what Fishy Bone's intent with that is. But we'll have to see. Looks like Mill's already been dropped by Fat Blop, though. Gone for a pocket economy. This is not really something that many civs can contest because of how chunky your villages are, right? With 65 HP. So should, for the most, just be for free. I still don't know what this Rax is about. I'm hoping we'll discover soon. It almost looks like Fishy Bone had a plan to build military and then discovered, oh, wait, I don't have enough food. In fact, right now, Fishy... Wait, okay. Oh, that's his first sheep. Oh, that's a rough start then. He should get just enough food to keep villagers trickling out, but that's only 5 villagers worth of food, so he needs to find some sheep quickly. I think his position on this map is a bit tough, right? Like, you've already got out. Come on. Murdanu, for those who don't know, is one of our highest ranked players. In fact, I believe the 2 highest ranked players, if I'm not mistaken, are Murdanu and Fat Blob that happen to be camping the same corner. This can only end well. If people are liking what they see here, by the way, I am actively on the lookout for more crafted maps that are shrunk in size like this. I want to turn this into, I think, our big shtick, our big selling point as a channel, because I love casting them. And I love hosting the community. It's nice. It lets us create a nice little group of people. I mean, we're already seeing some familiar faces go back-to-back in these game modes. Well, fishing coming out. So I like this from Rand Civ Enjoyer. The shoreline fishing rate is just going to be the best you can get on the map right now, right? And I feel like I've seen a lot of players kind of neglect to use it, even players who spawn in the corner like this from Orange. So I'd love to also see this from Chris moving out for those shoreline fish. I'm wondering when someone's going to try to, like, build a dock just to get a transport ship to get over here for the 4 shoreline fish and 3 sheep. These guys are trying so desperately to get back to the motherland. Like, please. The little legs just can't paddle it, you know? Fat Blop's in every game. That's true, but sometimes he disappears from that game after literally 20 seconds. All right, so calming start. Let's think about what's going to happen fight-wise. It looks like there's walls going up from Fat Blop already. The most chill player in this game should be Pink. Meister basically has everything they need, and they have it all behind them. So they've got a very aggressively placed TC here. So we'll see actually how they want to approach this. I think sometimes you just see players chill back, stay out of the way. They don't try to contest because that way they can naturally just scale up into the mid-game. In terms of where fights are likely to occur, I wouldn't be surprised. Oh my dear God, what? What? 22 sheep! Okay, these are crafted maps, which means the resources are always in the same location. I think someone has been practicing the map. Kren. Holy sheepdom. He definitely is English in this one. Good lord, 22 sheep on the map. I don't think anyone else has come close to contesting that. In fact, I think a lot of players didn't even bother with a scout, if I'm not mistaken. We can do a lap through the list. So Fap got a scout. No scout for the sexual harassment panda. Pink doesn't have a scout. No scout for Teal either. There is a scout for Murdanu, scout for Chris, and a scout for Fishy. So 3 of the players, I think that was, do not have scouts. Little tip, folks, when you play free-for-alls, I know it's tempting to skip scouts because, oh my god, I just want to produce villagers. It's so worth getting. Admittedly, not if they're just going to stand there. I don't know if Fishy Bone actually gathered any more than 1 sheep here. It feels like he saw that blue was nearby. Like, he ran through, he's like, da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh, crap, he's got a scout as well. Goes back to base. All right, Technap's going to start coming out here. I don't think Fishy Bone's going to last long here. I think he actually might be boned in this one. Longbows are so uncomfortable in this situation. It's a shame, actually, this Samurai could at least idle the timing a bit. But actually, I wonder if maybe instead of that Samurai, it might have made more sense just to get a tech up. They're going to have a rough game. Wolves are going to go up from Teal as well as Orange, so they're going to thumbs up each other and walk away from the engagement for the time being. Remember that there is a grudge here. Random Civ Enjoyer was pushed away. And sheep is 250 food, which means red's about to be very poor. I was having a pretty nice little spot here, though. I've noticed a few players going directly for this. The deer, the gold, as well as the wood, and then double gold plus the stone nearby. It does feel very cozy. This samurai, I don't know. Who's going to be the first out? Let me know, folks. Actually, you know what we do with this. You know what we do. You know it because you love it. We put predictions on this. Let's quickly decide who will win. All right, let's get that long list going. So we've got Rand. Actually, I'm going to put the colors. Teal, red. I'm sorry for colorblind, by the way. I mean, it's just some of these names are going to be too long and confusing if we choose a piece of it, right? So blue, pink, orange, yellow, and purple. I'm going to give you 30 seconds, actually. Sorry, it's because I didn't make the time longer. Go, 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 go. Get your predictions in. Okay, so just in case you are colorblind, this is purple, this is blue, this is yellow, this is red, this is pink, this is orange, this is teal, and finally, this is green. I mean, who is not going to vote for green? Come on. The coziest location in the entire bloody map right now. Red is actually adding in more samurai. Oh, no. No, no. I think they got a villager kill, but no. I actually feel really bad for Fishy Bone now. I just don't know what you're meant to do here. They've set up an outpost at least, but I've got a feeling that the sexual harassment panda doesn't like them. Which, for me, personally, is a huge heartbreaker in life if the panda hated me. I don't know how Fishy Bone feels about it necessarily. Elsewhere, Teal is going to go for school cavalry. I don't think we're seeing anything unorthodox here, right? The English players going for council hall is pretty standard around the entire table. Red needs a crystal house. They desperately... Oh my god, they don't have gold. Oh no. 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 They have no gold. Oh no. Well, I guess that, you know, if you when you eventually do get gold, this is going to be a Coca Township because you're going to have so many farms that Kuristo House is kind of pointless. So I guess there's that. Oh, this is so tragic. The little boy who couldn't right now. I mean, at least he's got sentries to guard his economy. It's very, very small economy. Blue is going to be going Mine Wet Palace. And... Rogan. Did Faplop choose the wrong civ? So I think you meant to pick HRE. That's an Arkan Chapel. Which means I'm going to Arkan you whether this was intentional or not. I mean, we don't really see this often out of players. Usually it's always about the mine work. I guess if you don't want to push Langsneck and you don't want to push Men-at-Arms, though, then the mine work doesn't make much sense, at least in my opinion, compared to having the Arkan for farms later on. Meanwhile, Pink over here, score carry. Yeah, so nothing crazy. Everything is predictable so far. Is anyone trying to be a greedy boy? Of course Faplop is being a greedy boy. With an Arkin, why not? Hey guys, if he gets a Regnitz and then dives into Teal's base, no, I'm not gonna. The relic placements on this map are pretty atrocious, if I'm being totally honest. Feels like whoever gets Southside has a very chill location. And the reason why OTD gets 10% buff while the Arkham for HRE gives a 40%, remember that the Dragon Villages have 25% gathering rate built into them by default. That's part of their base rate, which means it scales better off of like the increases such as the agriculture tech. So overall, you know, you get the Arkham, it puts you on pace with standard Arkham. Without it, you're not really that bad off though. And it's of course going to be the Burgrave build. He's already wait, what? Huh? Raxus as well? Like, what is Yellow up to here? He's clearly intending to just full-on send it. I think he's going to try to kill Murdanu. Murdanu, who, if I'm not mistaken, are they not also... Yeah, they're starting to save up as well. So, looks like the Castle Age Rush is going to be matched first by Yellow. No one else is going to be able to contest that. The only person on this map that might be able to is Blue. But right now, the sexual harassment panda is looking to spill blood. I think. Oh, they lost the outpost. Oh, wait. They've got gold, though. They're fine. Wait, guys. We've done it. He done it. Fishy Bone has gold. He schmeagled his way out. I don't know how many villagers died here. I'm so sorry. I think quite a few, actually. Murdanu. He's 8 villages behind someone with the same TC timing. So let's just say it wasn't pretty. It cost him much. But he is online, baby. The Japanese shall rise again. The Eastern Sun shall learn to clash. Hopefully. I'm really hoping it doesn't just flop out now. Purple is kind of pinned, not going to lie. But if they get this area, they get farms, right? But my issue is these walls don't belong to purple. These walls belong to yellow. And, oh my god, is he about to flood yellow? Oh, good lord. We've got Men-at-Arms coming in. He's giga-chatting it up. He's getting ready to go. Get your little plastic swords together, boys. You're going to need them. Oh, no. Dude, Faplop is such a bully. I mean, the cool thing, you know, I like to think that what we're doing here, it's an art. It's a process. Over time, people are going to ID how much of a threat Faplop is. And then they're going to start all-inning him. And that's what I'm looking forward to. White Tower coming up. Hello. So we are actually going to see Purple surviving this. It's a smart choice, right? How many... Okay, be honest. One's in chat if you, as the English player here, would have dropped the TC landmark. Be honest. There's no judgment here. We all want that greed. We really want it. We would have done it, right? But Purple, this is why he's a conk player. He understands he's screwed without the town center. He might still be screwed with it. In fairness, this is Men-at-Arms without the Dragon Cuirass, which is a little bit less impressive, to be honest with you. Where is Yellow's troops? He put them in a ram, right? Wait, he wasn't building the ram. Who was building the ram? We watched it. It was Green, wasn't it? Green was going for it. Oh! Wait, there we go. Sorry, I hit the insert button. So Green's trying to dent into the base of the French, actually sniping out some of these knights as well. This is tricky. More Raz being added. I don't think Teal can hold this. They need more units. They're going archery range, but right now, I mean, I'm just thinking of raw food mass, right? Like, Teal can't easily gather deer due to this outpost. Oh my god, that is toxic, Chris. They can't gather fish. They're out of food. They only have a few berries left. And also, Pink is on the prowl, just to the north side here. Fishy Bone, by the way, after almost 15 minutes of this micro map, has made it. And he built the cooking township. I called it. Dude, like, why does he... like, of course he wants ninjas, man. Like, he's got gold finally. He's 9 farms in. Who needs a Kura storehouse? Oh my god, this is fantastic. What's yellow doing? Like, are we ready to go yet? He's just going to build up to 20 men at arms and then flood it. I can already tell. And oh my god, Teal's going! Random Civ Enjoyer with the all-in. Wait, what? The all-in versus wildlife? What? Oh, I respect it. I mean, you're screwed either way. You might as well do a bit of screwing on the outro. Teal going in, denting hard into Kren. Kren is about to get dented. Random Civ Enjoyer did not enjoy this particular random Civ. I love the fact he even got textiles. Oh, but pour one out for the boy that was. Teal now down to just 6 eco. He is dead. A moment of silence for Teal. Okay, that's all he gets. We gotta move this one green. Taking out plays. Love this from Kren. Actually, Kren's usually a lot more chill, but this was very aggressive. Meanwhile, hello, the sexual harassment panda. I'm not sure what I call. I don't think that's what I call that. I think that is just outright murder, sir. But he's going up the tip. Run quicker. Wait, no, we haven't got enough food or gold. Krent's gonna kill him. Random Civ Enjoyer, no, you need a landmark quicker than this. Get the gold, get the food, not the stone. No. Oh, I just, this is Big Sarge. He wants a team, of course, because, you know, when you lose all your landmarks, you just need to reboot Mika. Poor Rand Civ Enjoyer did not enjoy his random Civ placement. Meanwhile, elsewhere, are you ready yet? Like, are you actually ready yet? Like, maybe sometime this week. Even yo, this isn't about relics, by the way. That's never happening. This is simply about the Inspired Warrior buff. I think Teal doesn't know that he's dead. And oh, no. Random Civ Enjoyer. I don't know. I think he just gone on autopilot mode at that point. Random Civ Enjoyer will be the first player eliminated in the micro free-for-all. Bet you didn't see that coming. You know, I'm going to point fingers at him here. Gully Deckle, a pro-level player, was like, well, I am clearly going to predict that Krent will win this. And Red, with his inferior position between the dented and the English, will die. You're wrong, Deckle. My boy lives on. The fishy bone has not been boned yet. Why is he putting another forge? Is that desperate for Tex? Kind of feels like it. Yeah, this is why I need advanced game settings to work again, because I actually feel like it would have been nice to have been able to maybe give them 2 minutes of peacetime. Because it is kind of sad when you just lose out like that. Because obviously, this is one of the big edges why English is quite popular in free-for-alls in general, but obviously on micro maps a lot, is because those short bows just kick your ass. In fact, if someone really wants to be like a dog with a bone, once they start attacking you, they can just keep chasing you. White tile coming up from orange in the corner, by the way. Sieging into French lands right now, and the French player doesn't look ready for this. Pink. Remember, he already got dove by blue. It's a bit of a pickle. Yellow, dude, we got to be ready to go. Come on, Fab. It's about time, is it not? Fablop. So, if I remember correctly, Fablop wasn't... Was he diamond rank or was he conch rank? I can't remember. Let's have a look. Fablop is actually 1096 elo, but that's a lie. He just hasn't played enough games, right? Yeah, okay, he's in plat. So last season he was diamond though. His quick match elo is like 1200. So he's around diamond rank. He's doing that classic gold building strategy for his base. All the houses along the edge of the map. We create nice, pretty districts. We set up nice districts for the military as well. It's all very beautiful. I feel like this TC placement in relation to like where the... Like, this is kind of criminal. I don't know why he didn't place the TC slightly closer. How's orange looking, though? The pink's going to get rough soon, right? Is he pretty much out? I think he is. Food is not looking great for pink. I think orange is going to clean him up. Meanwhile, blue has set up walls. Why? I'm trying to really process why some players value this spot so highly. I kind of get it, right? There's deer, there's gold, there's wood, but there's also 7 other players around you, right? Oh. Honestly, I expected half the lobby to beeline for the corner, if I'm being totally real with you folks. Like, I was expecting everyone to be down here for the party. But Kren, uncontested this time. On red. Oh, he gets the raid in. Murdanu, a conk-level player, is struggling right now. He can't access most of his farms due to the outpost rushes of red. Oh, and the Shinobi as well. I mean, that... Well, oh, no. Last of the Shinobi dead. Samurai are going to clash in. Murdanu has got age 3, though. I think red might be dead. And there isn't much of a redemption here. Rams are moving in for the farms, but that's being addressed as well. Now, Murdanu coming in with the dive. I think Fishy Bone, he's done a fantastic job of surviving for 20 minutes. I don't think they're going to survive any longer. This is looking like a sad end for our only Japan player in the lobby. In fact, barely any villagers will make it back to safety. Fishy Bone now with villagers in every single post. Crafty lad, he knew he was screwed, so he built a safe point for every single villager he has. Oh. Poor Red. Commiserations to Red for the effort. And yeah, they just said in chat, they have never seen this or played Nomad before. Okay, so it was a double negative. Oh, I'm so sorry, buddy. Yeah, this is why I need more crafted maps made, because crafted maps are something you can figure out. So if you're really sweaty and hoping to win my community games that I host, you can actually practice for them, weirdly enough. And I think that's something that actually, like, most Age of Empires players aren't used to, right? You might practice, like, build orders or whatever, but not layouts on the map, because most of the content is based around generated. I'm looking to change that, though. I think crafting maps can be their own beauty. And now the dive, Murdanu! A Murdanu, rather. Gonna get murdered here, Faplop. In with the backstab. As soon as Red is at death's door. He'd been waiting, he'd been building, he'd been biding his time, and now, with 29 Gilded Men-at-Arms, Faplop makes his move. Oh my goodness. Meanwhile, Purple has moved out into a far corner, far, far away. They're about to run into green space, though. Murdanu, no. Oh, no. There's nowhere safe, my friend. You are screwed. You are boned as much as the fish you took before you. Murdanu immediately gives up. Fishy Bone still holding both of his middle fingers out at the screen right now. Like, if you're wondering why Fishy Bone's not really building much or moving to a new location, it's because if he was to do that, he wouldn't be able to just hold both of his middle fingers up at the screen. So he's locked in that position. It's the same reason why he hasn't surrendered yet. Down to 21 eco units. Why do I get the feeling Faplop's going to win? Has anyone communicated how strong Faplop is yet? I mean, maybe there's... maybe Chris can take him on? That's Fishy Bone out, though. Pour another one out. That is now 3 players eliminated in the micro mega random free-for-all. So we are reaching quickly into a free left standing situation, right? Blue should just be dead. He can't fight this. He's literally age 2 and his army is a third the size. But green, yellow, and orange look like our fighters for the podium finish here. Moving in now. Looks like the French base is going to be dented. Pink, not long for this world anymore. And I don't know how you're ever going to get out of this. Orange is going to get control, probably of a third of the map along the entire northwest side at this rate. And Pink hasn't given up yet, but folks, he's age 2, and that is the primary TC. So pull one out for him. Meanwhile, yellow in with the dive. He's had enough of this ugly blue stain at his door. There is only one true color for the Other Dragon, and Faplop says it's yellow. Pink next to go out, though. His landmarks will fall first. 2 trebs is all it's really going to take. The final shot is coming. So I think this is more or less how maybe most of us expected to go. Like, these are probably our strongest players. I mean, Krent, because of his position, I think Krent, like, isn't as high a rank, if I'm not mistaken, but that position is just so powerful, especially when it's uncontested. And now, Faplop, Chris, and Krent are final three. Chris, ready for Imperial Age. I don't think anyone else still in the game is, by the way. Faplop has way too much gold, not enough food. And Krent, you can't use wood and stone to build Imperial Age, my friend. As much as you'd like with your defensive landmarks. He's like, I don't get it. What do you mean it's not stone and wood? It's a castle. Oh, wait, he's already building it. Okay. Turns out he did have the food and gold. Krent is just vibing. Life is good right now. He literally has been playing 1 TC because Krent is like, oh, I hate managing the extra eco. Why would I want extra villagers here? I'll just take my time and crawl out with all my defensive landmarks. And he does have 2 relics. I mean, it's not really a somehow, right? One spawns in the corner here. The other one spawns in the base of the eliminated player. Poor random Civ enjoyer. So, makes a lot of sense why he got the 2 relics. Just to point fingers at him again, Gully Deckle, one of our pro-level players, wasn't able to get 2 relics. So, Krent outdoing him. Just got to put it out there. Krent, who is 865 elo. Krent is our Goldie. And looking like an oldie with how deep he usually gets into these games. Now, I'm not saying a gold player is better than Gully Deckle, but he did get more relics. We'll have to see if Gully can make that up later. Berkshire coming out from the other English player. So what I'm learning here is English is OP and requires additional nerfs. And Faplop, he's making that play again, isn't he? For the center of the map. We've seen him do this before. He drops one on the sacred site and locks them in. This is bold, though. This is about to be a 2v1. And I think Chris is competent enough of a player. And Krent is capable enough. They could beat him. It's a lot of men-at-arms, though. And crossbow-wise, like, we've got 19 here. We got 17 here. Okay, this might work. I think they have to be a little bit careful about not overlapping. You know, don't thump each other in the head too much. Let's see what they can do. Right now, these Berkshires are restricting so much of the map. It's kind of awkward, actually, because it means Krent has to go for a wider arc to stay out of the range of the Berkshire. But that's actually a good thing, folks, because it means they won't be running into each other and just full-on inting each other. I was back, almost up. I love that he's trying to snipe the traps. Like, they're bigger. I can hit them easier. Clash coming out, though. Faplop marches into the fight. Horseman wrapping around, but it's too late. Elsback is up. Krent needs to get here ASAP. Krent right now doesn't know about this. No one has communicated, which means Faplop is going to clean up. Wraps around the backside and pushes on through. Men-at-arms count looking incredibly high here. Even though they do not have the Golden Cuirass, they have the raw HP to pound into Orange. Chris looks like he's got no answer for this. Chris, what's the resource bank looking like in reserve? Not great here. Food, gold. I mean, he's pumping into spears, but against mass men-at-arms. What does that do? Faplop, like what? He locked in the sacred site, was it 2 minutes ago? Actually, no, he hasn't locked it in yet, so he's now moving out. So we could be looking at a 40 minutes win condition here. It did cost him a fair few there, right? I think he did actually lose a decent chunk of his army, mainly in the horsemen, so he's small and... Oh, well, hello. Chris goes straight after the houses. Faplop doesn't need them just yet. He will need them soon, though. That's a pretty smart read, actually. I think Orange understood that he was behind on the scaling. He couldn't take an army on one-on-one at that size. But this Berkshire... Gatling gunning him down. Sacred Site's now locked in, though. Krent? Krent? Crumb? Krent? Oh, okay, I'm going to stop saying that now. You were pink. GG to pink. Yeah, you did spawn next to the stronger players here. Not to mention that raid by the sexual harassment panda, living up to his name. This raid is still going from Orange. I mean, it's Dragon Villages, right? They don't die too quickly, but over time it is annoying. It does add up. Keep in mind, these haven't been upgraded, by the way. Those horsemen never got juiced up. In fact, in Chris's base, he literally has not upgraded a single unit type yet. Seems like he's struggling on the gold to get the war machine going. So we've really got a showdown here. They have to make a move soon, though. The sacred sites have been locked in for about a minute, right? So 9 minutes to go. Army size-wise, we've got about 40 ready for orange. Green is sitting at 77. So green, one of the biggest threats. And oh my god, he's actually going to try to ram down the Berkshire. No. Krent, buddy. Pow. So while there is like this bigger picture war going on, Krent has gone full egocentric. Green with envy and screamed there can be only one true Englishman. Fablop might just win this because of that. What? No. It can't end like this. I kindly refuse, sir, to allow this to be the ending. Horseman on the back at least going to be cleared up. Orange is slowly sieging in, but slowly really is the optimal word here. I think what surprises me is how often people go for Berkshire. I understand why it's so desirable, but hear me out. Limited map, limited room, probably going to be a grind point to try and break through. Imagine a Wingard Palace here. Imagine the scalability of your Treb Force and what they could do. Orange only with 2 Trebs, though. Does at least get rid of the outpost. Green? Is he coming? Okay, has it been communicated to? I think someone might have told him. By someone, I mean Chris might have told him that you need to go around. Fablop is the target. So Ram shuffling around, 5 of them in fact, but this is one of the awkward things about building Rams against Order of the Dragon, by the way, is because their units are more spatial efficient, it means the melees are able to just swarm Rams very quickly, one by one. Here comes Green. He wants in. He's having a wrap super wide to stay away from that Berkshire. The pincer attack, but the pincer on pincer here. Backstab coming in with the horseman. Fablop with the wraparound. The mangonels are going to get taken down. And instantly the body block. Crossbows can't go anywhere. Fablop cleans one up. And he'll quickly be back in time for tea and crumpets with the other English player. Orange with the dive in here. A poorly informed fight. Green barely getting away with a crumpled back line of crossbows. And now Yellow returns for the second player. Elsbat being attacked. It's slow though. E-repair should be available to be triggered, but I don't think he's actually daisy-chained it in at all. Yellow needs to clean up the Rams quickly, but first of all, he needs to address the main army. Fablop, how the numbers looking? Still 29 men-at-arms right now. Elsbat is going to go down, yes, but where's the army that takes the sacred site away here? Because I don't see it. Orange has to run away with just 25 military. Fablop still has more military force than the 2 other players combined. Actually, no. Krent has reboomed, in fairness to him. He's got a new wave ready to go. This time, he won't fall for the same backstab trick, he says. We hope. Men-at-arms being thrown away like this is not good from Fablop, though. Those are incredibly expensive, and eco-wise, can he actually really afford to lose that many? He's got a reasonable amount of gold in reserve. He's still got 700 up here. I think he's still got 4k down here. Okay, no, only 1.5k. And Green's already taking away from the ruins of Murdenu's base. So if this is the comp he wants to keep pushing, wasting units like that is really bad for Fablop. Treb still attacking the units in the base. All right, the men-at-arms are dead, but in fairness, surely that Treb would have been better attacking the half-repaired Elsback. I think they're going to get the decap here, folks. The TC coming in, but that only works if it's built. That's not how that landmark works, sir. You do need to repair it. Oh, no. The desperation from Fablop. Oh, no. And now he has to pray that they just start attacking each other. Like, haha, hey guys, you remember that time I tried to take over the world? Haha, wasn't that funny? You guys want to kill each other now, right? No, I don't think so, Fab. I think they might be coming for you now. Orange still just circling around. Is going to find a few gold workers here. Green pulls back. Kren is on the move. I think he's heading straight for Yellow's base here. So we are going to have another pincer maneuver. And Faplop, this time with just 36 military. Not looking good for the Order of the Dragon right now. But they are at least likely to get more buffs in the future. Oh dear, oh dear. What do we do from here? It's your Faplop, because I think Faplop is going to be next out if he doesn't have a plan. The keep drop is really good, right? Like, that secured the second Sacred Site, but unless he can crawl back out here unnoticed, it's irrelevant. And I think the condition to that is that Orange isn't running towards your base, because if he is, he's coming through the Elsback. He's setting up everywhere. A little bit of gold, still being munched in the corner. Yeah, this is why English is kind of bonkers in the late game, right? It's because they have all these farms set up. They've got infinite gold trickle. So you look at the income. It really does speak for itself here. Kren and Chris having a good time. Faplop looking pretty pitiful. Keep drop attempt is going to be denied. But Yellow now heavily outnumbered. I mean, this only ends one way, right? Like, your army is simply not big enough. It's going to go for the wraparound. Spearmen are still chasing. There's a few Gilded Horsemen, but I don't know if it's going to be enough here. Have to back up. Yellow making Green think twice about the dive. But Orange is on the way, and Faplop is running out of time. TC can be E-repaired at least, but there's more troops coming behind this second wave with trebuchets. Green now able to commit. 37 villages to build this up. No way they're going to be stopped. So many Gilded Horsemen just lost to really gain nothing here. A few Spearmen there to clean up the last of them, and this is just starting to look dead for Faplop. I think we're going to have a showdown, an English civil war here. The parliamentarianisms versus the royalists. I think it's parliamentalists, but whatever. Close enough. Yeah, it's awkward as well because of where the resources are situated as well. There's nothing between Orange and Green that would make them fight. Everything remaining really is in Faplop's area of the map. Castle. So we are going to get a full dive. No lukewarm oil coming out, so isn't going to be punished for diving with this many torches. And E-repairs, I think it might be on cooldown here for Faplop. It is for another 15 seconds, long enough to kill the castle. In the meantime, Spearmen march in. Oh boy, that's not a fight you want. He's going straight for the eco, isn't he? Orange looking to just slay the beast. Faplop. The littlest dragon you're ever going to see right now. And right now, they are dragging these nuts right over his... Oh, I'm going to stop. Stop it. He's already dead. I mean, he really is at this stage. Spearman able to pinch a bunch of the Gilded Knights, Gilded Horsemen rather. If they were Knights, maybe he'd stand a chance of holding, but this... There's uphill battles, and then there's Skyrim horse levels of escalation. And well, although you've got ponies, I don't think they're able to climb a hill that high. Faplop will lose the entire army. He will be going out in third place here. You know, it's really beautiful, isn't it? Faplop, he has such a mixture of finishers. First, second, third, eighth. I love that we just don't have this consistent bully in the mode. We have a nice mix. Love that he hasn't given up yet. He's just here, he's like, I've been sitting in this game long enough already. If you want me, come and take me. Okay. Crabs are coming, if you insist. Even Orange joins in. He's like, yeah, let's get part of this. I want to slice that action too. Wait, is Orange going full sweat mode? He's backing up, guys. He's backing up like a clogged toilet. You know why as well. Orange is getting ready for the final war. The one to decide it all. The showdown between Chris and Kren. Kren losing just more troops, actually having to finish off Yellow here. Oh, what a brilliant game. So, who wins this? Because this is the interesting thing. Chris has an insane amount of food, but his gold is terrible. Green's was much better, right? No. Okay, they switched places. I'm pretty sure Krent before had higher gold income, but seems like they've switched Rude. So maybe actually Chris can pull this off. Final landmark to fall. Green just needs to clear it up. Fat Blop. I mean, if you're going to die, you might as well take extra resources off the map, right? Screw everyone over. It's what they would have wanted. Actually, it's not, but... Wait, does he not... Wait, does Green not know? Kren? Kren? Right here? He's like, where's the Regnitz? I'm going to end the Regnitz. Kren, there's not a Regnitz. I'm going to find the Regnitz. Kren, there's not a Regnitz. Where is his cathedral? Kren, please. It's not. It's a Burgrave, sir. Go get it, big boy. Orange is already posturing as well. Oh, man. If he gets the entire army together... I mean, funnily enough, he's killing off the last of Faplop. I actually think that the best move for Orange right now would be to set up on Green's borders. Just get ready for that perfectly timed kill as soon as you see Faplop surrender. Oh, Burgrave left over, and I said it a bit too loud. I think Green heard me. Oh, no. Farewell, Faplop. You tried to do that thing where the Order of the Dragon players do a loop of the map and murder everyone, and you reached too high, little Icarus. You reached too high. So now you get to fall down low. GG comes out. It's down to 2. Green versus Orange. Krent versus Kriz. And Kriz, with the Riz, is already on the move. A little bit ahead of time, actually. Where are the trebuchets at? I'm kind of confused. Where did the trebs go? Because he had some, right? Or did they get blown up? He still has 2 trebs. Yeah, they're out in no man's land. Oh, wow. He's about to give a freebie then. Horseman wrapping in. He's looking for targets. The stone wall being built by Kren. Uh-oh. I think he gets it just in time. Oh, we've seen this before from Chris. He loves actually going after the houses. Instead, he's going to go after the wall now, but I think that might be a bit too late. This is going to be close. Kren, he gets it up just in the nick of time. Yeah, that... I think if Orange went for that straight away, he would have killed off this back eco. Instead, Krent has a very safe 18 farms back there. The army are on their way home, and they're mad at this betrayal from Orange. How is the eco looking for Krent, by the way? I mean, I don't actually think he needs 93 eco, if I'm being totally real. He's just getting every little bit of wood left over. He's doing his own little beastie cutie roleplay here. Orange is going to keep striking at those farms, though. I mean, actually doing his own version of Beastie Cutie as well, right? Mass on cavalry and just go for the economy. Orange now bringing in the premium army. And oh my god, he's going to find Green. Okay, here's the thing. Kren, like, even if he loses all the eco, I don't think he loses this game because of it. If anything, it frees him up to add in more military. So it's actually probably a good thing that Chris didn't spot him there. Because I think if you kill all these villagers, your military lead, it's just gone. Orange on the move. Into the Berkshire. Oh, he got boiling oil. Wow. Hot oil. Oh, well, lukewarm oil. Microwave for 10 seconds oil, I think was the correct term. Rams coming in from green. It's a bit of ambitious maneuver early on like this. Berkshire's taking some damage, but nowhere near enough. Orange is still circling, looking for those villages. And look at the pump non-stop coming out. Chris, any piece of gold he has instantly goes into the queue. He has 102 horsemen coming. What? Green, just build some stone walls, bro. Just build some stone walls. I actually think if he just builds some stone walls here, he can play ranged and then the horseman spam doesn't work. Instead, he wants the full device send it. Trebuchets in the meantime are targeting the Berkshire. Kren with the 15 villager pool to keep it repaired. And, well, Kren, he has plenty of wood for this. He has 6,000 wood in reserve. He can keep this up all day and night. Chris, however, cannot. He's pushed back home. Kren now able to have more military than Chris is able to field due to the amount of eco. In fact, soon Kren could delete the rest of his army and just go full on send it for 200. Orange. I mean, the mass horseman against men-at-arms is not going to end well. In fact, the way he's moving his army, it's just throwing away a lot of crap. Nothing gained. I mean, he doesn't. Dude, he's not even going to get the trap. Oh, come on. Green's just sitting here with Siege, not doing anything. And he's getting away with it too. So many crossbows from Green. How do you get through these? Because, I mean, usually just A-clicking is a good start, but so far, every time we watch Chris with his horsemen, they run right past the crossbows to their death. And Chris has burnt so much food doing this. I mean, look at the reserves, right? They're drying up pretty fast. Still's got a lot of horsemen queued behind this, mind you. Troops coming in. Interesting. It looks like there was a sacred site lock-in. So Chris, that's his win condition. He goes for the sacred sites. Okay, this is sick. That's actually smart. So with the way it's laid out, this Berkshire kind of blocks the west side. This is going to turn into a fight over the right sacred site. And I'm really intrigued to see who's going to run out of resources first. At this pace, it could be Chris, but the deceptive part is he's queued up a lot more units in reserve than Krent did. So Chris looks like he should have this. He also does have the aura. An aura that's missing for Green. He hasn't built an outpost forward here at all. Horsemen are going to wrap in. Not able to snipe out all the trebuchets, but do get rid of one. I think we might be looking at the end for Green. This is not looking good. Just feels like Orange has it in lock, right? Like, as soon as this moved away from the Berkshire, things started to look bad for Krent. And now, I don't think he can return to his previous glory. Military, half of what it once was. Production, just... Oh my... Wait, really? Really? He has 5 Raxes, and then, like, essentially 4 archery ranges worth of production. Oh, God, he's... Oh, God. I think Krent might be dead, folks. I mean, it's just not enough production, right? For the meat grinder, like, if Chris just keeps sending it in and keeping the number low, it's GG. Now, the only reason Chris isn't doing that is because that would give Krent an opportunity. If Krent has to come out, Chris has the aura. Oi, oi, oi. We'll see what Krent can do. He has got the mangonels, and that's maybe an X factor here, is that Chris hasn't set up any siege, and he's only got a small handful of... Oh, pause that thought. He has got siege. But he's only got a small handful of horsemen, right? Like, I think... Yeah, he cancelled it. Okay, interesting. So he took back all of the food that he was queuing up into horsemen, and now he has options. I think you could try to play into hand cannoneers, right? But obviously we know there's mangoes. He doesn't know that. He could try to buy some gold and get a few hand cannoneers. I think he needs to sell some food. This is kind of insane. And immediately queues up the horseman again. He might even get a sniper hit. Does he see this? Yeah, he sees it all. He knows about the mangoes. Krent, coming for the decap. Chris, he's got the springles. And that means Krent will not get the good shots. He'll only be able to hit into the men-at-arms. Springall sniping out. That is the siege gone for Green. Krent, mango shot to the backside. And that is an absolute spanking to the backside. Krent, crossbows are still alive, but not for much longer. I love the fact he's spreading out the shots, just softening it up. Maybe finish something here, Chris. Crossbows are going to reform, which means they're dead. They are 100% dead. He's even trying to target them down with the mass crossbows. That is not going to end well. Orange, I think this is over. Krent, what has he got behind this? Nothing. That is nothing. He's done. Well, Chris began this game by completely ruining the French pick. Of course he had to. But from there, he's earned his victory the hard way by murdering other English players. And murdering Fatblop, one of the favorites to win this. So, well played, Chris. That will be the game. GG immediately gets called. So there you have it, our winner in the micro map mega random free-for-all. Big props coming out to Chris. If you guys like this, if you like what you saw here, make sure you follow the channel, make sure you're subscribed, make sure you're tuning in because I am hosting these games regularly. So if you want to be a part of them, head across to my Twitch. Who knows? I might see you in the next chapter.